Hi everyone, welcome back to Unpacked with Ethan and Reese. Today is a wonderful day. Would you agree? Yes or no?
Yes, today is a wonderful day.
Fabulous. How have you been?
I've been good. Anxiously awaiting the backlash from our last episode.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
none really came.
None
But
really. Quite
a
the
lot
spike
of-
in views.
Yeah,
Not the
interesting.
spike in likes or follows though.
Oh
So
yeah, we got more followers.
no likes though. So it's
We
evident
also
that it is
got likes.
haters
But
viewing. But we appreciate the views nonetheless. Thank you for tuning in.
I think Reese didn't actually check the statistics.
Oh,
But
I actually don't have access to the statistics. I can just see what the people see. But I was thinking about this the other day. Why don't I have access of our YouTube?
because if you had access to our YouTube, it would go terribly wrong.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Um,
you're anxiously awaiting it. So
yeah.
do you think it'll come now? I feel like if we put a whole other episode out, people aren't gonna. It's only been like 4 days. I didn't think about that. There's so much time. I haven't seen anybody in person.
Me either. But
If I see anyone in person, I probably won't recognize them either. You have to be really close to me for me to recognize you. I think there's something wrong with my fusiform gyrus.
okay.
Anything else new and crazy?
What new and crazy? I gotta think.
I've got a lot of things. So basically, let me break it down for you guys. Typically, I spend a lot of time with Ethan, and I tell him every waking thought that I had. So last week, he told me to, instead of telling him everything that I think of, to write it down so we'd have more content to talk about. So all throughout the week, we said, save it for the podcast.
Yeah, we didn't talk all week.
That's a lie.
I will say though, I was thinking about this on my way over here today.
Yes.
We don't really talk a lot of drama because I was thinking about how much drama people talk about and like with other people.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about the fact that when we talk about things, we're not really ever talking about other people, which might seem crazy considering you're watching a podcast where we almost exclusively talk about other people.
I thought about that too. We don't really gossip.
Yeah. And
if you're being talked about by us, then like you fucked up real bad. Because it is like the rare occasion. It's like once every like 4 months we sit down at some random hour and are like, we need to talk about this person.
Well, that's what I was thinking about yesterday because we were with Grace and we were all sitting around comparing notes and we were all like, interesting that you feel the same way about this that I do.
I know.
Because we never really talk about it. We're all there when things happen and we like take it in and then like a couple weeks later we'll sit down and be like,
we debrief it.
So let's talk about what happened. And we talk about what happened and then we're all in agreement about it, which is always so strange to me because I'm like, in the moment, I'm like, I wonder if anybody else is thinking this right now.
Mm-hmm.
But they are.
I know. So maybe I will start telling you things. Nah.
But yeah, it's been very interesting to think about that. And the fact that I feel like a lot of people, all they do is talk about other people.
Well, I thought about that as well. Because sometimes I'm like, God, maybe I'm kind of boring. But then I think about it and I'm like, I feel like the basis of a lot of other people's friendships and relationships are just talking about other people. And I'm like, God, I'm kind of happy that's not how it is. Like, I'm never like, did you hear what happened with so-and-so?
Yeah.
You know? Like, fine, like, whatever, have your gossip. But, like, I'd rather talk to you about some random shit.
Yeah, like, I'm like, let me tell you about what happened to me in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
It's never
let
like,
me tell you about what keeps me.
It's never like, night. Let's talk about this drama between this guy and this girl. It's like, I don't, no hate to anybody, but I don't really care. I truly don't care at all about your drama.
I'd agree with that.
But I like to listen to it. I like to watch it from afar, but I don't care about it. Like, I'm not emotionally invested in like who ends up with who and who cheated on who. I don't care.
I agree. And I feel like also, I don't know, I don't know. I didn't have friends for like the latter half of high school. So it's like I haven't really been like deeply invested in drama in a really long time, you know? So like it seems weird to me. Like now, like I'm so far removed from any kind of drama. Why would I reassert myself into it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I do enjoy it when it involves me. But
You
like,
like when there's drama with you?
well, that's when it's interesting.
Oh, I understand.
But like, don't tell me about this girl's boyfriend. And
It's always about men too, is what I
yeah,
found. I don't care about your brother, your pal. Be
that's the
quiet.
other thing. Like the
Shh.
only thing I talk about with my friends is like, holy fuck, our friends are getting married. Like that's a little bit insane to me.
Yeah, if
That
they're
people I
getting
know
married,
are
come to me
getting
then.
married. When people I know for a very long time break up
That's
and
crazy.
they post a bunch of Snapchat stories of them sobbing, then I'm like,
And then when they get back
bro,
together, and
and
it's
then
like,
they get back together.
damn. Yeah, fine, sure.
But
Bring
other
that
than
to
that,
me.
like I don't care about your crush. I don't care about your motherfucking one night stand. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
That's good for you.
I
It's good.
really
See, me
don't.
personally, I am an advocate for having difference in things. I don't really like indifference. But I feel like when it comes to drama, it's good to have indifference. It's good. Do you get what I mean? It's
Yeah,
good to not care. Like, this is the one time where it's like, okay, yeah, I don't care. Any other time, I need you to care about things. But like this, man, whatever. Not my problem.
yeah.
I don't care.
To be honest, I really don't care a lot.
You don't really care about anything.
I'm kind of indifferent to almost everything.
His heart rate is too low, actually, because
I
he's
was
so
told my
indifferent.
heart rate was too low today.
Which is
That I
so
was too
crazy.
calm.
Sometimes I'll take my heart rate. I don't know if you've ever seen me do it. I did it the other day. And like I'm like literally just sitting on your bed watching television and my heart rate was like 90. It was like what reason? Because I knew I was anxious. I'm like,
Oh my god. Yeah.
so we're on the opposite end of the
I
spectrum,
can't.
but
I don't have it in me. Like the most anxious I get is when I have caffeine, and then I'm like,
well yeah, when I have
and
caffeine it's
I
extra
feel like
bad.
another level when I
That's
have
good.
caffeine.
It's
Like
like
I feel like I'm on drugs.
so do I. Sometimes it worries me because actually I feel like I feel better when I drink caffeine than when I drink alcohol. Personally,
Okay,
do you disagree?
I would agree because I feel like you never really feel good with alcohol.
Well, no, because sometimes it's like, ah, but like with caffeine, it's like,
Well,
I think I need to
good.
have
So
caffeine.
whenever you go to a party, just drink a coffee before instead.
Maybe I will. Maybe that's what I'll start doing. So true. I'll try that next time I go out.
But speaking of parties, some of you are fake as fuck.
Damn. Let's break into that. Unpack it, maybe even. Oh, I was thinking about that. Did we ever tell them? Sorry to interrupt, but did we ever tell the people why we named our podcast what we did?
What do you mean?
Why it's called Unpacked?
Because we unpack things.
Yeah. That's all. I just didn't know. Anyways, continue. We're
I'm
gonna
so
unpack
glad.
this.
Okay. Um. So recently, I would have said friend in the past, but I'm gonna stick with an acquaintance that I invited to several of my gatherings at my house,
Okay.
and then they met some of my other friends, and they invited them to their birthday party, and I did not receive an invite. And I thought that was a
That's
little
pretty
bit
tricky.
strange.
I'd agree.
And I thought it was even stranger that none of my friends that went said anything about it either.
It is weird. And also the fact that they didn't like ask you about it to even see if you were like going, you know? Because like it
Yeah.
makes it seem like they knew that you weren't invited. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like
Well,
if they didn't, or well, I don't know, you probably know, but
to be honest, I don't really think like that.
oh, you don't?
No, I don't think that everybody
Is that to
has
get
a
you?
plot against me.
Oh,
But I do think like, damn, they didn't think to invite me. Like they didn't think to be like, "Oh, are you going to go?"
well,
Like
yeah.
you're thinking they actively thought that they couldn't say anything.
Well, yeah.
I'm more like they didn't think to say anything, which is
Well,
rude
either
as
way,
fuck.
yeah. Either way, it's not cool.
So yeah, I'm a hater of a lot of people right now.
I was also thinking about this last night because you were in your lover era for so long, and last night, what did you say? You said something, and I was like, I fear Ethan is going back to his hater era.
Oh yeah, we talked in our group chat, which by the way, Just so you all know, if you've ever done anything wrong, we've talked about you.
I feel like this
Probably.
entirely contradicts what you were saying earlier about how we don't gossip. But I
Well,
feel like that actually isn't gossip. We just
that's not
unpack the
gossip.
facts.
That's what happened with us. Like,
Yeah.
we don't talk about
Wait,
random
hold on.
people's shit.
I need to figure out what you
Like,
said.
oh my god, did you see? Did you see? But last night we were talking about a lot of people, a lot of different people that we know. Should I name names?
No.
No. I won't name names. We're talking about Decore. Grace still can't spell his name. We love him.
It autocorrects to that because when
Oh,
I
does it
typed his
really?
name, is it
It
that
doesn't
too?
for me.
Really? Well, probably because you typed it more.
We
All
talked
good
about
things.
a lot of people, not as good things.
Well,
about
not, but for
others.
Decore, we had
Yeah.
good things to say. We love you, Decore. Hold on, I have a shout out for him. I have to show him my egg. I still haven't come up with a name. If anybody else has a name for it, she got a little crummy in the wash. But I told him I'd think of a name, and I still haven't because I'm mad at thinking of names. Anyway, I'm trying to find out what you said that was very hater of you.
I remember along the lines of what I said. I said we need to start 2024 needs to be the year of calling people out on their shit.
Yeah. And I said, oh, brother, this is thoroughly intriguing.
And yeah. I just feel like I was way too nice to people.
See, I feel like this is the just thing that always happens second semester. At least this is how I was last second semester. First semester, I felt like I was too lenient with people. And then second semester, I came back as such a hater. And I'm sad that I did. Because I came back and I was like, man, oh man, I am not going to put up with anybody's shit. And I'm going to call them out for it. And I feel like I did, but I feel like I dug a little too hard into it. And then I was a little bit of a hater.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's always one of the extremes. I'm either too nice or I'm too mean.
Exactly.
And you know what?
This semester, I'm going to try to find a good balance.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm a hater of anybody who ever wrongs me. Speaking of hate, I decided today, well, not today. I've decided this before, but I reaffirmed it today that I really hate gay men.
Okay, let's talk about that.
I just don't understand where the fuck they get off.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
I feel like probably with other men.
First of all, why do gay men always want the worst for everyone?
Okay, well, first, I feel like I have to have a disclaimer because I would like to participate in this conversation, but I personally am not a gay man, but I know a lot of gay men.
Okay.
Is my disclaimer.
I feel like every gay man that I know,
yes.
If something good
I have a
happens,
cough. Sorry about that too.
If something good happens
yes.
to somebody else, they're like, well, why didn't that happen to me?
I agree. I feel like they feel like they deserve everything.
And let me tell you, every single time I go anywhere, there is at least 3 gay men that have been in my messages before. 2 or 3, everywhere.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
Damn. You do have ops. You have like the ultimate op
I know.
List.
Yeah. And I don't even realize it because I'm like, why are these people talking so much shit about me? You guys, last year, somebody made up a story that we dated in high school. Mm-hmm. And then I cheated on them. And I told them that they were a fat piece of shit. And that's why I cheated on them.
Damn.
Meanwhile, this man lived nowhere near me. I went to a school with 60 people, you guys. This man was not one of them. I can't even remember his name. He saw me on a dating app. And he thought I was attractive. And so he told all the other people in our area that I was a terrible person so that they wouldn't talk to me.
That's crazy.
That's how I started off my college experience. I wish I remembered his name.
I've seen him before. He was very silly looking.
I couldn't decide if I was more offended by the fact that he did that or the fact that people believed it.
It was kind of crazy.
You did see what he looked like, yes?
Yeah. And it was like, I don't know.
It was like, I was here for maybe a weekend. Classes had not even started yet. I was trying to make friends. Mm-hmm. And then I came here being like, I'm going to befriend more of the LGBTQ community. Because where I'm from, not a lot. So I was like, I think that's what I need to do. I need to make more friends
Mhm.
that are like not the people I'm used to hanging around.
Mhm.
I need to befriend a lot of gay men and we'll just have a really
That was
good
your
time.
plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
That's
I
fair.
realized that every single gay man has it out for me.
Why? Do you think they're jealous of you?
Yeah.
So, okay.
I think most of the time they want to have sex with me.
Okay. But they probably most likely can't have sex with you. So do you think that that frustrates them and that's why they're so
Yes.
shitty to you?
100% that's what I believe.
That's very interesting.
Because even in high school, there was one or two people, and I thought they were trying to be friendly with me,
Mm-hmm.
but the whole time it turned out they were just trying to have sex.
Really?
It was
Oh,
crazy.
yes.
So I've learned not to trust the gays.
Any of them?
No. I'll trust lesbians.
Okay. Huh.
I will. Yes, I will. They will protect me.
This is a crazy change because when I first met Ethan, he was very adamant that he hated lesbians.
Yeah. I was.
Which is crazy. And now the tables, boy, have they turned.
Well, that's because
now
last year
he hates gay men.
the only lesbians I knew
lesbians.
were really mean ones that were low-key homophobic.
How does that work?
Like they were like super masculine and basically presented themselves as like douchey bros.
Oh, interesting.
And so I was like, God, you're such a piece of shit. How can you be a lesbian and still
Basically
be so
be a man.
fucking shitty to me?
Yeah.
Moral of the story is I've just always been tried to be so supportive of people, and then they turn out to be really shitty, and then I'm like, fuck all of you.
Yeah.
So hard. Don't fuck the gay men hard though, because they'll like that. But
not if you're a woman.
I'm glad I'm out of that environment.
The gay man environment?
Yes.
How are you?
I've removed myself from it.
Oh.
I don't have anything that they can reach me on.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Damn. So
maybe Snapchat or Instagram, and they've tried.
But you don't let them?
Mm-mm. And they've tried in person too.
Really?
Yeah, you've been there.
When?
When they send somebody up to me.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, when they come to me. I forgot that happened. And it was like, yeah.
First of all, if I will say this.
Yeah.
If you have a crush on me, don't ask one of my friends to come talk to me about it.
Don't ask me because
to me and talk to me, because that's so fucking weird.
Also, I'm not gonna tell him because I've had multiple people tell me. I'm not gonna
tell him.
What? Yeah. It's also not people that I can never remember who told me, but there have been at least 3 occasions where people are like, "Your friend is really cute," and I'm like, he's my friend. Like, I don't know what to say to that. It's such a weird thing to tell someone. Like, why are you telling me that my friend is cute? Like, okay, he's my friend.
You guys could tell me, or better yet, don't try to hit on me. How about that? Let's make a new goal for ourselves. We are going to be friendly. If you would like to start a conversation, come up and start a conversation. Don't go talk to other people and being like, he's a terrible person, don't talk to him. And
That's
then
crazy.
Go talk to me to make sure nobody else is talking to me. The jealousy is just too much for me.
Yeah.
I will say there are a few gay men that do not fit this stereotype that I've created.
How many?
1, 2.
Do we get to know who or no?
No, they know who. Shout out to you.
Okay. Can I add to the list?
Yeah. How many do you know?
Gay men ever?
Yes.
Or
I mean,
Ethan is just exposing all the gay men in my life right now, and I'm sorry to all of you. I've already told them that I attract gay men. So I know quite a few. I'd say I'll give it to 4.
4. Okay. Yeah, there's some, I don't know. It's just like when I come to college, thinking, wow, I'm going to be able to make so many new friends. Then the first thing I hear is that. And then I try to get someone to join my soccer team and they say they can't because there's too much drama.
That's crazy. I can't believe all of this is happening. Why did you withhold this information from me when we became friends?
I definitely
wouldn't have been
did
friends
tell
with
you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't remember it. You didn't tell me when we first met, though.
Well, yeah. Why would I walk through your doors and be like, by the way?
I know, I'm fucking. By the way, I'm actually hated by the masses right now.
It's
No, I
so
think
weird.
it's better. It is weird. It's kind of crazy. People, you have like all the reason to think that people are out to get you, to be honest. So
And
kudos to you for not thinking that people are out to get you. Because if I was in your shoes, I would definitely have schizophrenia.
But it's like so fucked up. I guess I just assume like, why would you take the time? And then I'm like, but they did take the time.
They literally did. That's crazy. Also, that's so much work to spread a rumor. Oh my god, on such a and be like, yeah, he called me a fat fucking pig, and that's why he cheated on me. Like,
and then
that's
it's
so
like so
lame of
easy
you.
to prove wrong.
Literally, and that's so embarrassing if people do prove it wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
And
that's like psychotic behavior.
the most
What are you
embarrassing part
doing?
is he still tried to text me afterward.
Did you confront him ever?
Oh no, baby. I kept that up here.
Keep it in mind.
Yeah.
Good for you.
But yeah.
Wow.
Crazy experiences. That goes back around to the not inviting me to shit. It always revolves around the gay man, I think. Me personally, I think.
Okay. I'd say that's fair. See, I was thinking the other day, and I told you this. Well, do you consider yourself a gay man, yes or no?
No, I don't identify with that group.
Okay. So if you were to identify with that group, I will have you gladly know that you were the first gay man I ever met.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But unfortunately, you don't, so I'm going to have to figure out who else that title goes to, which is kind of crazy.
Well, I wasn't the first gay man that you've ever met. That's not true.
How?
Because you met some, you just refuse to believe it.
Well, no, because it's, well, I guess, like, the first, like, gay man who was a confirmed gay man.
Confirmed. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, sure, like, do you get what I mean, though? Like, growing up, like, there was not a single person who, like, had, like, dated a man.
I didn't either.
I feel like when I met you, you were talking to a man. Or speaking to another man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you just didn't ask the right questions.
To other people?
Yeah.
No.
I grew up in Blanchard, Michigan, and I knew about this shit going on.
Wow. Okay, well, I feel like, okay.
You had your own things going on, which is okay.
Huh. Okay, but maybe I should. Oh, actually, you are not the first gay man I've ever met. I take it all back. There's one other. Anyway.
Okay. Maybe I just have a way of getting it out of people, but.
I mean, probably that would make sense for you who you are, but personally, doesn't really happen to register. Anyway, there was no point of that. Just thought I'd let you know. Congrats.
But yeah, so every drama there is somehow a gay man involved, and I stand by that.
Okay.
Just think about it. Think about what we've been told in the past week, even. Everything that's gone on, there's been at least
everything in college for sure. At least one gay man involved. And it doesn't have
politics. Always a gay man involved.
You think?
Yeah, Donald Trump.
Hmm.
You can't be. You cannot serve that much cunt and not be a gay man.
I feel like, if I'm going to be truthful, I think that all men are gay men. So yes, everything has to do with gay men.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I would also like to say he flipped the camera on so we couldn't look at ourselves, but you've been talking directly to the camera the whole time.
Yeah, there's a difference between talking to the camera and looking at yourself.
Oh, I understand. Makes sense.
What else did I have to talk about? I've had some wacky dreams.
So have I. Can I tell you about mine first?
Sure.
Okay. This one crazy involves you. Now, basically, this one is actually really crazy and kind of fucked up. And I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? Basically, we continued Unpacked, right? And we continued doing Unpacked, right? It's 3 years down the line, right? And shit just isn't working for us, right? Like, viewers are not watching. So you know what we decided to do?
Yeah.
You decided that the only option to promote Unpacked is that you have to transition. And you're now a woman. And we get married. And that is how we promote Unpacked. Isn't that crazy?
So why couldn't I get married to you as a man?
Because I don't want to marry a man. How does that make you feel? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucked up? He's not answering me. Because you were like, the only way to promote Unpacked is that we have to get married. And I was like, I don't want to marry you for a man. And you're like, fine, I guess I'll have to transition. I was like, okay. I mean,
Was I a beautiful woman?
um,
When did this dream
I
happen?
really didn't want to marry you. No hate. Like 3 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Just wondering. Any other funky dreams?
All the other ones are minor. Most of them, it's just kind of like real life. It'll be like me and you go to Speedway. And it's like, what a boring fucking dream. I can literally do anything in my dream, and my dream is just me and Ethan driving to Speedway, and that's it. Like, man, that's just what I do IRL. How about you?
I've had a lot of crazy dreams.
Crazier than mine?
No. But they've been really weird. Like, a lot of people from my past have been coming into my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my friend that I was in love with in high school,
Yeah.
I had a dream that he transferred here.
Whoa. That's crazy.
And the reason I found out he transferred here is because I was walking to class and it was snowing real bad.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just sitting in a pile of snow with his hood up and a scarf wrapped around him.
Interesting.
Which is definitely something he'd do.
I was going to say, do you think this symbolizes anything?
And he was sitting there and I was like, what the fuck? I walk up to him. I'm like, I say his name. He looks up. He's like, oh, hey, Ethan. And then we start walking. We get lunch together. We start hanging out. And then I woke up. But it was so crazy.
That is very strange. Huh.
And he talked just like he did freshman year of high school. Like, his voice was very high-pitched still.
Yeah. Huh. Do you miss him?
No.
Huh.
We haven't talked in like a year.
Damn. So why do you think he was in your dream?
I don't know. But then the next day, I also had another dream. I had one dream that I was scuba diving. And that I called somebody to come with me.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he couldn't because he had to work in the morning. And I was like, fine, I'll fucking scuba dive in the Bahamas on my own.
What a loser fucking lame-o.
You asshole. And then the other day I had a dream that I was on a reality show competition thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a bunch of people from my high school.
Yeah.
And they got really mad because I betrayed them in order to win.
Sounds about right.
And they were so pissed, and they got all of their inbred family, which
wow.
I don't know what their family looks like. This was probably just my perception of them because they were kind of an asshole. They got all their inbred family, and they came and they started hitting my car with their car.
Damn.
And then they got out of the car because I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you hitting my car?
Yeah.
And they got out of the car and started hitting me, like punching me. And then my friend had to come save me.
I'm so sorry. They were punching and hitting you.
It's okay.
Can I tell you everything that I've wanted to tell you this week but haven't been able to?
Yeah.
Okay. My first one is back last semester. He's about to hate everything I had to tell him this week, by the way, and he's gonna find it so boring. I don't care. Start of last semester, we had an episode titled Fears, and I didn't really have much to say. I said I'm not afraid of anything. Nothing makes me very afraid, right? Well, then I was thinking this past week, and I was very afraid about a few things. Okay, I guess I'll go in order. I have 3 things. Are you ready? Would you like to guess any of them?
No.
Okay, number 3 is dying alone. That's so scary.
Okay.
Number 2 is monkeys. I hate monkeys.
Okay.
Monkeys are so scary. And number 1 is falling into wells. When I was younger, that's my neighbor. I was terrified to fall into wells. So that's my first segment. Are my fears. Any comments?
So was your question any comments, or was there a question within that? Because I feel like you said, here are some things that I needed to ask you.
Oh no, just tell you, I said.
Oh, okay.
Any comments?
No.
Good. Okay, so in middle school, primarily typically, the girls get taken away well, at least at my school, to like be told like about the female body, you know? Like there was like the period talk when you were little. You know what I'm talking about? Or did that not happen at your school? Where did the boys go? What did the boys do? Because I saw TikTok the other day. It was like, the boys, they learn how to play poker. That's why all boys know how to play poker. What the fuck did the boys do? Did they just get extra recess?
We learned how to play poker at my school.
Did you really? I know you're fucking with me this time around. What did you actually do?
No, that's what we did. It was like game time when the girls went to talk. It was like the boys don't need to know about anything.
Are you serious? I don't believe you. You're acting real smug.
Or Monopoly.
I don't believe you. Anyway, next question. Recently I have. Oh, well, first this. What side do you sleep on? Your left or your right side? I asked him this the other day. He wouldn't answer. He said, "Save for the podcast." Stomach.
One time,
Stomach or back?
Well, let me tell you something. One time I slept on my back and I slept with both arms on my sides straight, like a pencil.
Did you have sleep paralysis?
No.
Oh.
I was sleeping next to two of my friends and it was a small bed.
Oh, okay.
And I was in between them.
Uh-huh.
And I slept like this all night.
Okay.
It was so uncomfortable.
That's whenever I sleep on my back, I have really bad sleep paralysis. And then I go. Like, I can't move.
Okay.
So you actually didn't answer the question.
I don't know. I roll around and I thrash around and I kick my blankets and my pillows and my stuffed animals off my bed. Sometimes I hang upside down. Sometimes I wake up and I'm in a different room. Sometimes I'm in a bathtub.
This is true. Anyway, final question. Or final thing I want to talk about.
This is all you came up with for a week?
Yeah. Well, then also on here, I have a beef stick that I'm supposed to try, but I don't want to try it today.
Can you please?
Oh, I don't want to.
Can you please?
But first I want to talk about Love on the Spectrum. We started Love on the Spectrum. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I was going to connect this to the fact that I just wanted to say this real quick.
Break it down.
In regards to people I consider my friends, I don't consider people my friends if they are not willing to come over. Like, yeah, sure, we can go out, we can have fun together. But if you're not going to come over and watch Love on the Spectrum with me
for 4 consecutive hours
on a Tuesday for 4 hours, then I don't consider you my friend. You're an acquaintance.
So, no hate, but do you have any friends other than me?
Grace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
But, like, I don't consider anybody a friend. If we're just hanging out just to party. Oh, she left.
I gotta get the beef steak.
So I guess I'll just talk to the audience.
Well, I'm listening.
If we're just hanging out just to party, then we're not friends. We're party goers. I don't know.
I get what you mean, though, because there's a lot of people who talk their talk and, like, we need to hang out, whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But then it's like, you wouldn't let me sit at the foot of your bed and sit on your phone while I cry hysterically while watching Love on the Spectrum, you know? And if you wouldn't let me do that, then you're not a real one.
Yeah. Basically, if you can't have me at my RuPaul watch, if you don't want me at my RuPaul watch party, you can't have me at my drunk Saturday night party.
Did anybody want to come to your RuPaul watch party?
No, not a single person. One person stood up.
Because I'm not going to lie to you, when you posted that, I was like, okay, I'm going to pull up to Ethan's house and there's going to be like, maybe like 5 other people there. And I might even not even get to sit on his bed. I'm going to have to sit on the floor. And then I pulled up and it was just him. And I was like, damn. And then Grace came out of her room and I was like, okay.
Yeah, one
All
person
the
stood
hooligans
up
are here
on
today.
it.
Damn.
Not a single other person, which,
Sorry.
To be fair, I did post it like an hour before.
Really?
But still.
I was ready.
Anyway, are you going to eat your beef steak?
I really don't want to, you guys. Let me tell you the story. I fucking hate beef sticks. That's actually the whole story. I've always hated them very, very much. They smell so stinky. I really don't like them. They look disgusting. I think it's because when I was younger, my dog, she's dead now, rest in peace, she fell off my bed. She had little toys that looked like beef sticks, or like treats, I mean, right? And then whenever I saw people eat beef sticks, I was like, that's like Luca's treats. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're basically dog treats. You know that?
Well, I'd say dog treats are basically beef sticks, but yeah, beef sticks are basically dog treats, I guess.
Okay, wait, hold my microphone for me so I can undo it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so for Christmas, my lovely friend over here got me a beef stick because he's so thoughtful. And I was like, I haven't eaten it yet. And he was like, oh, you have to try it on the podcast. Will you finish it when I don't eat it?
No, you gotta eat the whole thing. You have to.
I can't.
Come on. You know how many times this piece of shit has made me try things that I didn't want to try.
Yeah, but then do you always like them?
No.
What have I given you that you didn't like and then you
I
had to
tried
eat?
different. You guys, I hate salad.
Oh,
I tried 3 different salads
you took a singular bite though, like a nibble.
but on 3 different days, back to back to
You're so
back.
courageous.
Every single time you ever say, "Do you want to try this?" Yesterday, you were like, "Do you want to try this chili on chips?" And I was like, "You know what? Sure."
Thank you. And then guess what? He really liked it and he asked for more. But I would have respected it if you said I wanted it in a bowl. I'd say, okay, here it is in a bowl.
But guess what?
What? I'll try the beef stick.
You gotta eat more than that. You took like 1 tiny nibble.
I don't like it.
You gotta try more. You can't just bite the end. You gotta bite the middle.
I don't like it. I'm gonna have to brush my teeth and throw up.
She's so fucking dramatic.
I know I am.
Thoughts?
That's fine. I don't like it. Would you like the rest of it?
No.
Okay. I'll save it for later when I'm hungry. Anyway.
God.
Thank
You are so dramatic.
I don't know. There's just certain tastes and textures that I can't do, and that is one of them. I don't like when things taste like that. Like salami and hard meats, not for me.
You heard it here first.
Hard meat, not for me.
Reese doesn't like beef sticks.
Thank you for your thoughtfulness. But anyway, that's all I had to talk about this week. Apparently I didn't, not much crossed my mind. Because actually there were a lot of more things that I could have not told you. But most things, I just want to tell you so much that I can't keep them in. Anyway.
We quit the play.
We did. We quit a play. Oh, yeah. Because I guess, yeah, last week we auditioned. And then we didn't necessarily get the roles we were hoping for. So we quit.
Yeah. They cast me as a gay man, you guys.
How do you feel about being cast as a gay man? Does it bother you?
It wouldn't bother me as much if it was like more interesting. Like the whole plot of the role is that he's a gay man and he's in love with his friend, that they're secret gay lovers until the end.
Yeah. We're just like, I don't know.
That's so lame. Like, if I was a gay man with a gap tooth, then we got a story to tell.
Personal experience?
No? What the fuck?
Just a question.
Fucking bitch. This is gonna be our last episode, I think.
Really? What?
Yeah. Because you're just such a cunt.
Thank you. I feel like you told me like a week ago that you had a gap tooth.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
I'm just... Anyway. I quit because who did I get? Nobody.
Yeah, and like my one line in one of the songs was like, "I'm a gay man." It's like, that's so fucking lame.
I know. I'd personally be kind of offended if I got cast as a gay man.
Well,
I was cast as a gay man, but if I was a gay man and they only cast me as gay men, it'd be like, okay, man, I get it. Like, cast me for like, what is that called? Like typecasting or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, leave me alone. Like, I get that I'm a gay man. Don't gotta,
But
like, I can play other roles.
Not to be shady or anything, but there's a lot of people in that crew that can play a gay man better than me.
That's
Like,
what I was
I have
thinking.
to actively try.
No hate. I was gonna say, you're not that good at being a gay man.
I know. It's because I can't do the whole over the top bit. Like,
You don't have a lisp.
You guys. As I said at the top of this episode, I don't care that much.
Yeah.
And I can't.
Woo. You're not very dramatic.
I'm not a very dramatic person. I'm not going to sit here and flick my wrists back and forth.
I wish you would. Just kidding.
I just can't. And so when you ask me to play a gay man, it takes so much energy.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you'd cast me as like anything else, like the one time that they cast me as like a douchey frat bro, that's so much easier.
You played that a lot better, I thought.
Because it's like,
yeah,
like I'm already halfway there. with the nonchalantness.
Exactly.
But if I have to go out and be like my line in the last play was like something like, "Yo, slay work, pussy mama."
Yeah,
Yes,
that was all of his
slay
lines.
queen, work.
Well, not only were you a gay man, you
serve,
were a gay man who was
and
also a
walk.
drag queen.
Okay, that's what I'll say about that part.
Uh-huh.
If you cast me as a gay man, I would like to come out as a drag queen. Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty epic.
That was pretty cool.
To be honest, I think I was the best part of that show. No hate.
Without a doubt, yes, you were.
But I'm pretty sure that was like the highlight.
Of your life or of
No,
the show?
of the show.
Oh, 100%. That was like the only part that people really laughed at. Everything else, I feel like all the other characters were written to be like very boring people.
Yeah, it was.
Like I was like such an asshole.
But other than that, like me coming out and saying "Slay Mama Queen boots the house down."
You don't like acting like that?
No, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. And it's like nobody. If I met somebody that acted like that, I'd tase them.
I need to start acting like that. Every time I watch RuPaul, I'm like, God. Like, work diva. It's like, I need to say that to somebody IRL. If somebody told me work diva in real life, I don't know how I would react.
It pisses me off so much that's like every single time there's like a play or a movie, there's always a gay man that acts like that. And I'm like, I have never met an individual like this in my life. Like, nobody's going around saying, "Serve it, mama, boots, house, slay, sissy." It's like the only time I've ever heard that is as a joke.
So do gay men exist like that?
Oh, I bet they do. But not to the extent in which they show it in the media. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a single gay man that has ever said work diva in their life.
Neither do I. Sometimes you say things to me and I'm like, when you're like, "Get it, mama," I'm like,
when have
I fuck? Oh, there was one time you
ever
said it to me and I was like, what? That? We were in the connection and I was like, what the fuck did this man just say to me? I am so disturbed right now. He needs to never look at me again. Just let you know.
I think I've ever said that in my life.
It must have been a different man that I was with then. I remember because I was like, the fuck did he just say to me?
I'll say, "Okay, queen."
That's fine. Anyway.
I've never said "get it, mama" to you. You're a liar. The thing I've learned about this podcast is you just want to make me look bad, but you're never going to succeed. Because
how am I trying to make you look bad? I'm just saying, maybe
you said I have a gap tooth and I say, "Get it, mama."
I didn't say I have a gap tooth.
Yeah, no.
That's okay.
Listen.
Can I tell you something?
My friend here wants to make me look bad on this podcast.
I love his gap tooth. It's my favorite part about him. I think it's it's charming.
You see this bitch.
Personally, I didn't notice his gap tooth until at the beginning of this year. He was
I don't have a gap tooth.
Well, what's the definition of a gap tooth?
Something you can fit like a coin through.
Oh, so you just have a gap in your tooth.
Oh, I want to shoot her.
So those are two different things.
I cannot.
So those are two different things.
Stop touching me.
So those are two different things. Those are two different things.
Can you get your motherfucking grimy hands off of me?
This is, hold on.
No.
Let me offer.
No.
Hey, don't talk over me. This is my formal apology.
I don't want your. Hey, I don't want your apology.
I'm sorry for saying that you have a gap tooth. I did not know that having a gap in your teeth and having a gap tooth were two different things. Sorry, I don't know the technical terms. I thought it was okay to say because once a week is like, I need an Invisalign because I have a gap tooth.
I do not say that once a week. The last time I went to the dentist, I said it because I was at the motherfucking dentist. Do you understand? God. And you sit here and you always try to make me look bad. I'll be like, say anything and you'll be like, actually, that's not true. One time you said this. And it's like, bitch, why are you pulling things from the depths to make me look like a liar?
I have a friend who's in the depths right now.
Let's talk about that.
Shout out to Matt. I'm sorry that you feel that way. I don't try to make you look like a liar. I just thought it was silly that one time you were like, "Get it, mama," and I was like, "What?"
I did not say that.
Sorry, maybe it was a different man that I was with then. See, that's a thing. I feel like it had to have been you because what other man would have said that to me?
Or maybe you're making things up. Have you considered that to be an option?
Maybe it happened in a dream.
Because
Because
I
I
have
remember
never said "get it, mama" in my life, and
really?
you're trying to make me look like a gay man right now, and I don't
No, I would
appreciate it.
never do that to you.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
You make it your life goal to make me look bad, and guess what? It's never gonna work
No, I would never try to make
because
you look bad.
sitting here next to you, I will never look bad. Yeah, yeah, and that's the tea, sis.
What a non-gay man thing to say. Anyway, back to my friend. Whoa, my guys. To be honest, I'm really sick, and my vision is getting alarmingly blurry. But that is okay.
If she passes out, I'm gonna stop the record
And
button
like,
and leave.
okay. What else would you do?
Help you?
Oh, no, you wouldn't. Shut the fuck
That's what I'm
up.
saying. I would not help you. If you were dying right now, I wouldn't save you.
Yeah, I know.
I'd kick you and then flip you off and probably spit on your eye.
Just one?
Yeah.
We make sure it's the one without the contact?
No.
Thanks. Anyway,
I'm mixing with your contact. It's what you deserve. My friend's in the depths.
our friend's in the depths,
My
and
friend.
we don't. Well, my friend too.
Okay.
Our friend. And we don't have to fight. We can share our friend.
Well, she's my roommate.
No, it's your roommate's friend. The fuck?
Oh yeah. So basically, you guys, Grace came into my room
Wearing
like,
a pink
to-
wig.
wearing a pink wig that was a little bit funky looking, and she said, "I have a question for you guys. If you knew somebody theoretically that was in the depths, I feel like you both have been in the depths before. How do you get out of the depths?" I've never heard somebody say that.
Me neither. I'm
And
so honored.
that to be in the depths.
No, that she asked us. She knew we had experience in the depths.
Yeah, she's like, you have experience being at the absolute lowest point
Lowest
in your
a
life.
human could possibly be at.
You have
How do you
experience
get out?
feeling like you are utterly worthless and just nothing is going your way, and you are just miserable and your life sucks. You have a lot of experience with that. So tell me,
How do you get out of that
how do you
place?
get out of that?
And then it caused me to think. I actually don't know how. You just do. You just kind of keep
living,
at
bro.
it, yeah. And then one day you're like, "This isn't bad. It's okay."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't really remember how I got
I've been
out.
in the depths in a very long time.
How long?
Ooh.
Are you sure?
A couple months.
I'd say 2.
January, December, half of November.
Half?
That's 2.5.
Half of November?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, really?
You have been in the depths so much.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
Or maybe it's not the depths for you, but it would be for me.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, when was the last time? In your eyes? Actually, this is interesting. When was the last time I was in the depths in your eyes?
Last semester. Probably it would have been early November, right? Early November. Or mid-November.
Okay. You think that's the last time I was in the depths?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say so. Sounds about right. I was in the depths.
But your recovery isn't as strong as mine.
Huh?
Like, your depths are like here, and then you're like probably right here right now.
You don't know where I am.
My depths are like, and then I end right here.
I feel like it's not a flex to have high highs and low lows.
It is.
That sounds like something else.
I'd rather have that than be low all the time.
I'm not low all the time.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
I would say start of the year up here. Birthday. Like this. Fall break. Then I was like, yeah. November, like middle of November. And then December, I go home, I come back, I'm here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You've only improved since then?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You disagree?
No. If that's your experience, I stand by it.
Okay. Have I been in the depths in the past month?
I wouldn't say so.
Thank you. I know I haven't.
Okay.
Also, I actually don't think I've been in the depths at all in the past year. Well, actually, that's a lie. I have twice. But I would say that the depths that our friend are experiencing are more comparable perhaps to the depths that I experienced in my junior year.
I would agree. The depths are long past me. Oh.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think you want me to be worse than I am
Why would you say that?
because you want to watch my downfall.
I don't at all.
Yeah, you do.
Why do you say
that's
that?
all that you ever want. You are basically let's round this episode out. You are basically a gay man, is what I've come to realize. You want what's worst for me.
Let's talk about that. Elaborate.
No, I refuse to elaborate. You're a gay man,
You
and
always
I stand
do.
by that.
Okay. That's all we get for today.
There's just so many things that I hate.
Are you going to go into it?
No.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's all I have to say for today.
Do you have anything else that you'd like to say? I have a pimple coming in right here if you'd like to point that out to anybody.
I'm okay, thank you.
Or anything else? Have I gained weight? Would you like to point that out?
You look lovely today. You have very beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They're not too red? Okay.
Anything else you'd like to say, or no, that's all? Okay. Well, farewell, guys.
I like your sweater. It's
Thanks.
a beautiful sweater.
Thank you. What an interesting note to end on. I'm a bit confused.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. We will...
Sorry, I have a cough.
This is the other thing. Before we leave, she wants to get me sick, you guys.
I don't want to get you sick. Guys, can I say something? I
I
don't know where this is coming from, but I have nothing but love in my heart for this man.
She comes to my house and she's like,
I
think that I have fucking...
Not true at all. I'm like, I don't feel good.
I got tuberculosis.
I just
so
don't
I probably
feel
shouldn't
good.
be here. Anyway, what did you think of Love on the Spectrum?
Yeah, back to before you fucking berated me. It made me cry a lot. It was real sad. There's probably something wrong with me.
Do you want to tell them about that?
No. Because that makes it real.
Do you want me to? Well, I'll say what I posted to my story, which is Reese was very sad during Love on the Spectrum. And then she asked me during one of the episodes, she's like, why are all of these people so relatable?
Expecting him to be like, yeah, like they're all like, I really am feeling this. Like, yeah, like I see myself a lot in them. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you don't think they're relatable? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, yeah, me neither. Everything they do, I'm like, yeah, that reminds me of some life experience I've had. Their mannerisms, the way they act, I'm like, that's so me. But anyway, I've got 5 minutes. I'm gonna talk it out.
Okay.
I don't like when you yap at me.
What do you mean?
It hurts my feelings. You really think I'm out to get you?
You are. You're a gay man to your core, yes.
How?
Because anytime I say anything, you're like, actually.
But
and I'm like, okay, let me
to
take a mallet to your head right now.
But no, I'm not out to get you. Most of the time, like, my intentions are never to, I'm not out to get you. Like, what does that mean? Like, give me an example. Do you truly think I'm out to get you?
No.
See, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is another reason I actually relate to the people on the show. Because I can't tell if he's fucking with me or not. If I could actually take my hand and shove it down my throat and rip my heart out and give it to you, I would. So I don't wish the worst for you in any way, shape, or form. So when you say those things, can I tell you something? It's hurtful. Because I would never wish the worst for anyone. That's so cruel.
Anyone?
Hitler, racist people.
Doug.
Hitler, racist people, Doug. Doug hurt my friend, so fuck him. Really, just anybody who is cruel to the people that I care about.
What about to you?
That's okay. Anyways, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play soccer tonight. I'm going to be real with you. I went to the gym this morning and I tried to run and I had to leave because I thought I was going to die because I coughed so hard. So in conclusion, I don't quite know how running is going to go for me tonight. Just to warn you.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. Anything else that I can talk to you guys about? My half birthday is coming up in 2.5 months. I gave a speech. Also, fuck everybody for being boring. He has this fucking rant for the whole episode about gay men, whatever. I don't care. I do care, but whatever. I just hate the bitches who are boring, and the most interesting thing about them is where you've traveled. You know what I mean? I had to listen to some speeches. More importantly, there was a girl who gave a speech and one girl had a poop stain on her ass. She stands up and Chica has her fucking ass covered in shit. Like, be so fucking covered. For real. He didn't see it. Apparently nobody else saw the shit stain but me, but she stands up in her fucking sweatpants and there is a shit stain on her ass. Another girl, she's talking about her siblings. Her whole speech is about her siblings, and one of them, she's like, my younger sister, yeah, she has autism. Not gonna lie to you guys, she was kind of a burden. You can't say that, guys. So my 2 takeaways, his takeaway was apparently that I'm a gay man. I don't think I'm a gay man. But my personal takeaways from this week, actually, I had 3 main takeaways. Actually, 4. Number 1, I hate monkeys. They're the scariest animal. Number 2, make sure you check your pants before you leave the house because you might have a shit stain. Number 3, if you know someone with autism, don't call them a burden. And number 4, don't take anything Ethan Altman says too seriously. Those are my 4 takeaways.
Okay.
Do you have any takeaways for the week?
I hate so many people.
Okay.
And I wish death to all of you.
That's so fucking extreme. Anyways, that's all we have for this week on Unpacked with Ethan and Reese. We love you.